All right, everybody, welcome back.
Yes.
You wanted it.
That's right.
You got it. Deep dive on the Superman Legacy teaser
Yeah.
trailer. We are breaking it all down. Metropolis,
Yes.
Kryptonian heritage,
Yeah.
possible trio of villains,
I'm excited.
and so much more.
It's going to be good.
Let's jump right in. What hit you first?
I think the tone.
Okay.
Right away. Bright, sunny metropolis, lots of people smiling. It's a really nice contrast to, the earlier DC films, which were a little bit darker, a little bit more grim. This feels like a very intentional choice by James Gunn to give us a hopeful Superman.
Yeah, it really does feel like that classic Superman, like a beacon of hope, right?
Yeah.
But even though we get that hope, we also get that classic Superman internal struggle, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Trying to balance the Smallville
for sure.
values with his Kryptonian heritage.
Yeah, it's right there.
And there's that one shot of him holding up the destroyed Daily Planet building.
Yeah.
And it almost feels like, even though we have this hopeful, brighter tone, it almost feels like a callback to, like, Man of Steel.
It does. It's interesting because maybe Gunn isn't shying away from that, right? Like the weight of what it means to be Superman, but it's how that hope persists even in the face of destruction.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's adding that extra little layer of complexity onto that classic Superman problem, that dual identity.
Speaking of complex, let's talk.
Oh, yeah.
Lex Luthor. Nicholas Hoult.
Yes.
He's giving us something a little different here.
He is. He is giving us something different. He's younger.
Yeah.
He's a lot more unsettlingly calm, I would say. Like, there's that one shot where he's, like, looking at data.
Yeah.
And Metropolis is literally falling apart around him.
Right.
He's less about the grandstanding and more about, like, he's playing chess. He's very calculated,
Right, so he's less of a stereotypical villain.
Exactly.
And more of like a mastermind.
Yeah, and he's specifically targeting weaknesses.
And that is terrifying, especially when you connect that to Metallo. Like, they're not pulling any punches by, like, immediately throwing kryptonite in the mix.
It's right there in the trailer.
Yeah. Metallo is such a classic choice, though, right? Like, he's that brute force
he's
threat to contrast, like you said, with Lex's cunning.
Exactly. It's a very good contrast.
Yeah.
But I do think it's interesting that they're showing him so early in the trailer, Yeah. It almost feels like he's a stepping stone.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see where you're going with this.
Yeah.
You know I have to go there.
I know you do.
Brainiac.
Yes.
I saw, and you have to, like, really be paying attention.
Right.
But I saw shots of what looked like Kryptonian tech.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe even, like, the bottled city of Kandor.
Oh, the bottled city, perhaps?
I don't know.
They were very well placed, those little hints and teases. And what's really interesting about that is they're tying Brainiac to Superman's Kryptonian heritage.
Yeah.
Which makes him, like, as a possible villain, so much more personal a threat. Right.
And,
I know you love Brainiac.
I do. I love Brainiac. And what do you think, like, if Brainiac is involved, what do you think that means for the whole theme of legacy that this film is obviously going for?
Yes.
With the title being Superman, Legacy.
Right.
Like, what does that mean?
What does that mean?
Well, I think if Brainiac's pulling the strings, right?
Okay.
It takes the stakes so much higher than just saving Metropolis. Like, now Superman is defending the very memory of Krypton.
Wow.
He's defending his whole lineage. It's not just about who he is now, but where he comes from.
And possibly what kind of future he's building.
Oh, wow.
For both humanity and his Kryptonian heritage. Like, that choice, that responsibility really could be at the heart of this whole legacy, this whole...
Oh, chills.
It's so great.
Like, we are already dissecting fan theories.
I know.
A 2-minute teaser.
It's amazing, yeah.
That is the power of Superman.
Absolutely. But what's really captivating to me is how Gunn's weaving together all this action, these classic villains, and this real emotional weight.
Right.
Can Superman be this symbol of hope?
Oh, right.
While facing these threats that are literally challenging his existence? I think that's the question that will define his legacy in this film.
I love it. So, what are your thoughts?
Yes. What are your theories?
Does this more hopeful Superman resonate with you? What kind of legacy do you think this film will build?
Let us know.
We want to hear all your theories after this deep dive. Thanks for listening.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.